Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do something which we haven't done for a very long time, and that is to have a guest on the channel. Now, since we haven't done it for a long time, we are going to have two guests, Hakim and Fedia. They are from Globies, and I have lots of questions for them. Questions which start with what, why, how, when, how, and hopefully you will learn a lot about the project. Hopefully you will get some information so you know what is developing in the MultiversX ecosystem. Also, they were kind enough to offer a giveaway, which you probably already know about. So if you want to know whether you are a winner or not, all you need to do is watch this interview because I am going to announce randomly the winners during this chat. So yeah, they're already waiting for me, so let's start. Okay, so here we are with Globies team. Hey guys, thank you very much for joining. How are you guys doing?
Hello, Sabi. Thank you for having us. Very
Hello,
good.
Sabi. We're good, fine. And you?
Yes, I'm very good. I'm very happy to have you. So I prepared some questions, and I'm really looking forward to get to know you guys a bit more, to get some insight in the project, what you are doing, what is the vision. But I think before we dive into the project, maybe the best if we get an introduction, maybe a brief background about both of you, and maybe about the team. You know, how big, just some general information, so we have kind of a vision what we have here, if that's fine. So who wants to go first?
Okay, I don't give the right to woman first. Let's go for me. So let's present myself. I'm Hakim Corso. I'm the founder of Globies. I've been entrepreneur for 18 years, 18, 17 years. And I've ride a lot of different businesses. And right now I'm full time on Globies. This is my last one, and this project I'm working about, I don't know, maybe 150% of my time on it. And I let Fedia present herself.
Thank you. So I'm the business project manager of Globies. My role is to implement the processes that will help the project grow in an efficient way. So it's thanks to my previous experiences as a project manager in other companies that I'm capable of doing that today. And so I'm also involved in the build of the link between the Web3 part and the real life entity.
Oh, you guys must have a very serious discussion, heated discussions sometimes then with the hands-on and with the vision, right? Am I getting this right?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely, you're right.
So let's talk a bit about Globies. When did you guys started? When everything started? How big is the team? I think you guys are in France located, right? There is the headquarters, if I understood it correctly.
Yes, exactly. So we both live in Paris. And the idea emerged in the end of 2021 with Hakim. So he decided to finally work on it in March 2022. And he decided to create the entity 4 months after the beginning of the project. It was in July 2022. And so I'm with him since the beginning in the project.
Nice. That's pretty long, more than 1 year already. So I think for Web3 project, that's not a short time.
Yeah, definitely, it's not a short time, and also, you know, everybody know the market condition right now, and even building during a bear market is something that is special. You have more time to build because there is much less noise, you know, on the different network, on Twitter or anything. But in same time, it's much more complicated because, for example, you cannot raise money like during a bull run, you know, and so yeah, you always have to be agile and to go from a side to another. But yeah, it's very important. I think the project who build his solution during the bear market have much more strength for the bull run, and we will be ready for that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. And I think this goes for communities as well. I mean, this is my second bear market. I'm not like a crypto veteran or anything. So I joined 2020 with the investing, and then YouTube 2021. But I think the core community who is here in the bear market, that is the one which will obviously will guide the newcomers, because that's what I see. It's same obviously for my YouTube channel, for example. And I think yeah, it's great. Obviously, money is not coming as easy. Probably everybody is very cautious. But yeah, I think that we are going into the better part of the world. How do you guys see it? I mean, it seems things are turning. Sentiment is kind of better.
We have the halving coming. It's been the worst and the longest bear market that we know since more than 10 years. We just want and believe that things will turn as fast as possible. But we don't have a crystal ball. We say boule de cristal in French. We don't know when. So yeah, just we are the last survivor, you know, as you like a creator on YouTube or something, as us as builder. It's yeah, we have to be patient. We have to be resilient and just work and keep going. And new people will come to blockchain later on.
Yeah, last survivors, but those are the toughest ones. So let's talk a bit about the project. Okay, let's start with like bird's eye. What is the vision? What you guys are building from a bird's eye view, and then we will go into the details as well.
Sure. We like to say that Globies is the next Airbnb, but decentralized and eco-friendly. We like also to describe it as an hybrid ecosystem between Web 2 and Web 3. And to do that, we use our NFT collection.
Okay. So you are bridging Web 2 with Web 3.
That's the goal. That's definitely the goal. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, let me give you an example. When you try to sell a car, I'm not trying to explain you how I built the motor or the engine. I'm just telling you, okay, this car go this fast. This car is beautiful. This car is a sexy car. Everything you want to hear, but not about how I build the engine. And it's the same with the blockchain and the project of our vision. It's not to sell the technology that we use to go to this goal, but trying to sell a solution that only use a technology that will be used by everyone tomorrow.
Very nice. Now, just to touch a bit on the Web 2, Web 3, I think that is one of the biggest narratives just recently. I mean, just to give you an example, I think we have some news just recently from Citigroup, because they are entering the tokenization stuff. Now, you guys started... Today. Yeah, today. You guys started last year in March when, you know, bridging Web 2 with Web 3 was more like, I don't know, NFTs in their hype, you know, or metaverse in the early phases. How do you see this developing? Do you get better, I don't know, feedback maybe from Web 2 companies or with collaboration? Do you see like a development in discussions, or how would you describe the current status?
Yeah, maybe before to answer to that question, what is very important is to explain which is this link between, you know, the Web3 and the real world business, and maybe go deeper on that. And maybe you want to take the lead, Fedia, on that?
Yeah, sure, if you want. Here for us, the strong link is, like I said, through the NFT collection, and we can see those NFT like a super fidelity program that can give access to passive income, to discount on the rental of our properties, with discount from 5 to 40% depending on the rent of the NFT, and it also give access to the DAO.
Yeah, and you know what I can add on that is real world business, even Web3 is real world business. We have, of course, all the Dejan part with the NFT and everything. But when you build a company, even if it's in the Web3, it's a real world business. I mean, you have to create an entity. You need lawyer for the compliance part. You need accountant for all the numbers and everything. And so I will say that even a Web3 project is a real life project. And in ours, of course, but there are many others like Sense for Feet, like Kowat, like Holoride. There are many projects that are building something. I'm speaking about MultiversX, and this project are building a solution that use the technology of the blockchain like Globies to give some real life services. And yeah, definitely the tokenization of every asset is the future. And yeah, we are on that map. Of course, the narrative when I had this idea was a little bit more the metaverse and everything, but I think yeah, the narrative evolves every time, and it's not only question of narrative; it's also question of how the future will be. And sorry for my daughter just behind me, but yeah, I think we have to create this link between the real life and the Web3.
Okay, now that you mentioned MultiversX, I also have to ask you about that. So how came you across the ecosystem? Why did you decide to build in it? What are your experiences? Maybe just a bit of anecdote, you know, how everything started.
Sure, that's an interesting question. So to answer to it, so we share some value than MultiversX, and the first one is that this is the first carbon neutral blockchain, and it's completely aligned with our vision of building an eco-friendly project in an eco-friendly blockchain. Also, we think that MultiversX has the best UX UI, and there is a funny story that Hakim sometimes describes. I don't know if you want to share it with us today,
Yeah,
Hakim.
definitely. I'm not sure if it's funny or not, but let me explain that. She was speaking about the UX UI and how it works on MultiversX. My father is more than 70 years old. Okay, he's almost 75. When we were at Mayar, so a few years ago, I installed him the application, and I just explained him very fast how it works. Of course, my father was in computer and everything since the beginning of that. But he's old right now, and you know he can now I don't know, mint NFT, make a transaction, make a payment, stake his e-gold, buy e-gold, send e-gold, pay something. Like he can use all the feature of xPortal because the UX sorry of xPortal is like I like to say the Apple of the blockchain, you know, and yeah, I think this will help for the future to have some solution like that very easy to use for the user. I mean,
Yeah, I
And
totally agree. Sorry, please continue.
no, that's okay. It's just for me, what this resumes is that for us, this blockchain is designed for mass adoption, and our project aims to help people take a first step in the blockchain ecosystem. And thanks to Multiversix design and way of work, this will ease this step
Well,
of mass adoption.
yeah, that's great to hear. Actually, I couldn't agree more because yeah, UI UX will be the driver, you know, of onboarding. I hope that many people will discover it. I also shared it to I don't know how many people. I have like hundreds of invitees, and yeah, it's easy to use it. I have multiple wallets on my phone, you know, with hardware, software, everything, and yeah, xPortal is I think it's the best, easiest, and most compact. I mean, let's acknowledge that you don't have to go around all kind of sites to do this. So yeah, I think that's a good compliment for them. Now, before we go forward, because I want to discuss a bit about NFTs as well. We will go into the project as well, but I also like to pick my guest's mind, you know, about what the future holds. Let's announce our first winner of the giveaway. You guys were so kind to offer a giveaway for those who participate. So now everybody can see on the screen who is the first winner. If you are the winner, DM the Globies team, because they will be happy to continue with and to send you on your xPortal or any e-gold wallet the prize. Let's go forward and talk about a bit about NFTs. I think they got a big beating in the last 1 year, 1 or 2 years in this bear market. I think they are the last survivors. They are still there. I think, me personally, I think that we will see NFTs in the future. We will use them. We will have them in many types. Maybe they will develop. But what do you guys think for NFTs? What is the biggest direction is it going to be the utility NFT or is it going to be the art?
Yeah, this is a tough question. I think I will answer in a way different. I have a different approach on that part. First, I will say that NFT is the future because it's something in the utility token that is useful with the blockchain technology. This is the first step of my answer. Then I will say maybe, yeah, I said it just before, but I will say that any asset in the world can be like in a way of NFT. Like you can have your driver license as an NFT. You can have the document of your house. You can have your master degree at school, like an NFT. Okay, every asset can be transformed to NFT. So this will be powerful in the next years coming. And I will finish to say that both are essential. Like we need utility token, we need utility NFT that give that change how the world go. Like today, for example, you have a fidelity program with Air France or Tarom or I don't know any company or with a supermarket or anything. You earn points, but sorry, what I do with my points, it's like useless. I don't want that. With NFT, we can give real assets as rewards. We can reward the people, the community that is involved into the program of the company, you know. But also in the other part, I will say that the NFT is also something that we call degen. I mean, we need the PFP. We need it. It's something that in this community. I'm with them. I know them. It's my Web3 family. And also this concept of degen is something very important. I mean, in the NFT. So I think we will have a collaboration between the utility NFT and the degen NFT. And yeah, this will be something that will be used in Globis also. We maybe speak about it later, but yeah.
Yeah, that will be the next one. But first I want to hear Fedia's opinion as well, if you want to add something or if you disagree with Hakim.
No, I completely agree with him. My point of view that is a little bit different from him is, for me, it's both. There's utility and it's also art, but this is my point of view.
Yeah, so practically they will live next to each other and there will be a community for one and for the other.
Exactly.
I think, yeah, this makes sense. And I also understand Hakim's the degen and with the art, because I can see in your background you are also an art lover with the paintings.
Yeah,
okay, let's talk.
Definitely.
Let's talk about the NFT collections on Globis, because you guys also have an NFT collection. And please just tell us about it, what we need to know about your NFT collection.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was saying just before, we have both. At Globis, we want something, it's not particularly degen, but we've been working on it since months, like a lot of months. The collection will go out in this December after the launchpad and the listing. We will just launch the minting and stacking center just after that. And what I will say is the art is very important in our collection. So we will have a lot of attributes, like around 150 attributes. All NFT will be different. We have worked not only on the draw, but also on even the color of NFT is a work in this collection. You will see very soon. You will see. It's not like a gray or a black. It's like a metallic black, for example, or it can be the eyes won't be only blue or green or something. It will be with some atmosphere that correspond to the collection. Like we have 4 categories: the forager, the architect, the warrior, and the queen. And yeah, for example, the queen will have like nebulous eyes about the galaxy. And yeah, we will have all the storytelling also about how we created those collection and how we decided to go on this art. But also, it will be a real utility NFT. Like Fedia said before, each category will have a percentage of discount on the real life rental. So if you have a queen, for example, that is the rarest one, the much more rare collection, you will have a discount of 40% on your rental, on every rental on the platform. Of course, there is only 555 queen NFT. It's low because we cannot give 40% discount to everyone. And of course, the collection, the price of the queen will be much more higher than the forager, of course. So we go from 5 to 40% discount, but there are a lot of other real life use case that will bring to that. For example, thanks to your NFT, you will receive, okay, imagine now you book 1 week in a hotel, in a property, I don't know, anywhere in the world, and then you just come in front of the door. Thanks to your NFT, you will receive, like, the key will be another NFT that you will receive, and we use this NFT to sign the transaction and just open the door. This is one of the features that will be implemented, and like that, you see that an NFT can be art, but also can be utility. And when you mix the two parts, you get what is really the Web3, I mean.
But that's very interesting what you just said, because I remember, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago that there was an NFT, I think on Ethereum chain, which was to open door like a key, and that was the utility. And now it's already not an utility, it's one feature. Before we move forward on that, I am very curious about Fedia's opinion, that you as not the artistic person, not with the vision, but with hands down business plan, project manager, how do you experience this kind of let's say maybe it's a bit different from Web 2. I also worked in Web 2, so I know how there goes with corporations. So when you see that so much work hours, resources are in the design only, which is not even with the features. So how somebody like you lives with it, what discussions you have, how do you drive this into making this let's say profitable business in the end, because that's the aim obviously for every company. Please share with us anything comes to your mind.
Sure. So for me, the hardest part on like handling this kind of project is making sure we stabilize every expenses, because we need to wait that the project gives enough revenue to be profitable, to be comfortable in our mind, and we need to hire the right amount of people for every topic, and we need to handle that. And this is, for me, what is the challenge today, is to make sure we have enough resources and enough people with what we have at the moment, and making sure we give the best with what we have.
Let me tell you, you all need, I'm speaking to all the people who will see this video, you all need someone like Fedia in your company, because she close your pocket, but it's needed. If you don't have that, you cannot go, because it's cool to give some art, it's cool to give some features, some everything every time, but like you said it before, the main goal is to win money, to make a company profitable. If not, all the investors will lose their money, you also, like the owner of the company also, but yeah, everyone will lose. So it's very important to look this profitability at the first step. And so that's why I'm very happy to have Fedia with me. She's the master on that. Yeah, and thank you, Fedia, for that.
You're welcome. Yeah.
How nice. Yeah, I think these are the discussions I was talking about at the beginning, that you two guys must have some kind of discussion, when you say, Hakim, that we need another color, and Fedia just said that no, we don't. We are gonna go with this.
Exactly. We are the opposite, but we are like this,
Yeah. So before we move forward, let's announce the second winner. So everybody, it's on the screen. Check it. If it's you, send a DM to Globis team to collect your reward, obviously. Moving forward, you also have a token, ByToken. Can we discuss about that? What we need to know about it as its utility, what you can do with it, and then we will get to the part how people can get it.
Yeah, definitely. I will handle this part that is much more my topics about tokenomics and everything. Firstly, yes, the ByToken is a utility token. Its purpose is to be able to mint. For example, you need ByToken to mint NFT. Our NFT won't be sold, won't be sell in the market. I mean, the mint won't be in EGLD or in USDC or anything. The mint will be only possible with our native token, that is the ByToken. And then what I can say is also, of course, having the ByToken give you access via the NFT to the DAO, of course. But the first utility of the ByToken is to participate in the ecosystem by minting NFT. And we have a repartition of the ByToken when you mint NFT. That is an approach very interesting, where 70% of the token used to mint an NFT go to the stacking reward wallet. Then we have 15% which go to the burn wallet, and also 15% which go to the treasury wallet of the Globis company. And this is very important because by this way, we never lose value on the token. We create more value on the token, and also we burn token, which make the token deflationary. And yeah, maybe I will speak more about that later. But yeah, I think it's the main point on the ByToken.
Okay, you mentioned the DAO, I believe. So I think DAO is a very big question all the time, you know, what DAO means, because it means different things for different projects. And there is always something, you know, which the community is not happy about, or maybe they get too much responsibility. So what DAO means for Globis, could you give us some examples, you know, what kind of decisions will be voted in the DAO's system or ecosystem?
This is a very important question. You know, we are a French project. The entity is in France, so we are under the French regulation. You say different from project to people to the understanding of the DAO, but also depending of the country where you built this, it's different. In France, the DAO, as we want to hear it, the real definition of the DAO in France is a bit different, because there's something that we cannot do at all. Like, for example, let me say, all the strategical decision of the DAO cannot be done to user. Because if you are not shareholder, you cannot take a decision that will be important for the company. I mean, for example, let me give a real example. Okay, Globis want to buy a new property. We decided to buy one property in the south of France, but we don't know if we buy one in Marseille or one in Montpellier, for example. Or we don't know if you want to buy first in Marseille or first in Sibiu, next to MultiversX quarter. Okay, we cannot give this decision to the community, because it's a strategic decision, and if a mistake is done, it will impact the company in the real life. So this cannot happen. But once the company Globis decided to purchase this property, for example, then we will homestage it. At that moment, we will be able to ask, do you prefer this design or this design? This is not a strategic decision. It is a strategic decision because if the design is nice, we will rent it more and the property will have more value. Of course, it's important, but in terms of the company, in terms of to the entity, it's not a matter of life or die, you know. So yeah, this is the main topic, the French regulation. As we are a French company, we have to follow the French rules.
Yes, that's 100% understandable. And Honestly, that also protects the users, because I think MakerDAO just ran into a problem with this. You know, that they said no, we are DAO,
Yeah.
we are international, and now they are kind of on with the problems with the with the SEC. That okay, who's the decision maker? That everybody, there are a couple million people, so that also protects the user. But I think that's fair. I mean, obviously, with more eyes, you know what the community prefers. There will be like, I don't know what kind of furniture and stuff, so kind of good to hear that. Okay, third winner is coming up. We are blasting through the questions. You guys are just have everything prepared. So third winner is on the screen right now. If you are a winner, send a DM to Globiz, collect your reward, be happy about it, and maybe mint an NFT with it. Now going forward, you can. I saw on your website that you can be a Beezer and a Glober. Now I know what that means, because I also made a video about you guys with the review tutorial. But can you just explain what these two are, what these titles mean, and after that maybe, you know, what are the benefits of each and what you need to be one of those?
Maybe I can take this one.
For you.
Thank you. So for us, the Glober is the user of the platform. So we can imagine him like a little bee flying around the globe, and he's representing the final user who wants to rent tonight. But it also can be the tenant who wants to rent the properties. So this is what the Glober is. And the Beezer is the investor, sorry, in the project. So it's the person who will also be able to mint NFTs and enjoy the privilege links to it. So the Beezer can also be a Glober if he wants.
Okay. So every depending what NFT or token you hold and what you want to do with it will define whether you are a Beezer or a Glober, if I'm understanding that correctly.
Yeah, it's pretty well done, pretty good. That I mean, if you are a Glober, you are only a user of the platform, and you can be a Glober if you don't know anything about Web3. So the Web2 platform that will be unveiled in the coming not even months or weeks, or maybe not even days. We are speaking about hours right now. You will see that it's like a Web2 platform, like Airbnb. I mean, when you go to Globiz, you don't need to know anything about Web3. You just have a research bar. You can say, okay, we are 4, we're going to go there. And you find the property, you just book it with fiat, with euro, or with RON, or anything you want from your country via Stripe or something. But yeah, like Fedia said, if you are a Web3 user, you are a Beezer because you are an investor, because you own an NFT. And okay, you can be a Glober by booking your next holiday with your discount linked to your NFT, but you can be a holiday broker. We will bring this new feature that doesn't exist right now anywhere. I've done a lot of research about that, and yeah, you can be a holiday broker if you are an agency or a company who buy hundreds of nights with hundreds of room from big residency or something. But here, you will be able, thanks to your NFT, to mint NFT that represent night, like 6, 8, 12 months in advance. And then you will be able to resell those NFT like nights. So for example, you just mint 10 nights in next December or in next summer, for example, in France. And those 10 nights you own the NFT, so you own the night, so you can sell this night. And that's why I say broker. And with the discount linked to your NFT, your main collection NFT, you will, with the Queen, you will mint it with a 40% discount, and then you will be able to sell it on the secondary market on the platform to Web3 user. But not only, you also sell it to Web2 user, because this NFT in the Web2 platform won't be seen as an NFT. It will be just the room for this night available. So in the planning, it's available, and that's it. So you don't even know when a Web2 people buy it, he just buy it in euro, and then in the back door, in the background, we burn the NFT, we pay the guy who is the owner of the NFT, and we give the reservation, the rental to the Web2 guy who just booked it. And yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. It's not very simple, but also not very complicated. I mean, you have to think a bit like a rental house investor or nights investor. You just have to find them in the right place and wait for the right season. I assume.
Exactly. If there is a big event, for example, we have the Jeux Olympic Games in France next year. If you're smart, you go to the platform, you say, okay, I know this city is just close to the stadium. I will buy 2 weeks and I will resell it. Yeah, you have to see in advance which event will happen next to that place and everything. And yeah, it's something. So we bring utility to NFT, but also the Degen part, that to try to make money on something, that will be sold more expensive later on. So yeah, it's I told you, we mix both parts.
Very good, very good. Sounds very interesting. I'm looking forward to see that. Now, let's talk a bit about the token, because you are also launching the token. The listing, I think, is pretty near. So when it is happening, how people can join, how people can sign up for the pre-launch. Can you tell us? And then I will have a question to Fedia as well regarding the token stuff. So first, about the token. When it is launching, what we need to know about it, and where we can get it.
Yeah, definitely. Look, as you said, it's very close. We have our last private round on starting from the 25th of September at 9 a.m. CET. I'm a Central European time. And this last private sale will last only 72 hours, only 3 days, from the 25th to 28th September. Due to the market condition, we are not trying to raise millions of USD. We had previously, during last sale, 4-pack. Now we have 5-pack. As last time, we have the Forager pack, which is 20,000 token. The Architect pack, which is 60,000. The Warrior pack, who is 180,000, and the Queen pack, which is 540,000 token. It's the amount of token needed to mint this NFT. So if you participate to the private sale, you can keep it with the vesting and everything, or you can use it to pre-mint your NFT, participate into the boosted rewards period until the listing that will happen in the end of Q4. In the end of this year. Sorry. And also we added a starter pack to let people. We had a lot of people who asked us, we want to enter, but it's too expensive. And yeah, we heard them, and we decided to give this starter pack that is at 1 EGLD only, and we will decide the price of the token 24 hours before the sale. I mean, the payment is only in EGLD, in EGLD. And the price of the token for this sale will be 4 cents of euro. So yeah, 24 hours, we will say the exact price. But yeah, it's starting on the 25, and we added an extra token for the Forager, the Architect, the Warrior, and the Queen pack. I don't really remember exactly, but I think it's
But we will put all the links in the description. I think people will find all the information. So every link, whatever information you need, is in the description already. So yeah, just make sure that you go and check it out, because you will find the information there. Now the question to Fedia, since you are coming with Web3 with these tokens, we've seen many type of economics, business plans dynamics between how many tokens should be listed and how should be listed, and what is your experience? And as I said, somebody who is on hands-on and sees the real picture and the real revenue which can be done, how hard is to maybe switch a bit your brain, to have like this new mindset, if it's a new mindset.
So for me, what is hard is we cannot predict the future, and we need to adjust our priorities. And thanks to this last private sale, this will help us maybe organize differently and prioritize differently what we have on our roadmap and what we have for the end of the year and the coming months. We need to be careful because of the market condition. And uh, uh, I know that Hakim hates me for that, but I'm always be careful, please be careful, be prudent. We just want at the end to success and to help the project grow in an efficient way. And I don't want us to grow too much. So
Uh, uh,
and
I hear
yeah.
you on that, Fedia. I hear you on that because we had a lot of discussion about that. Let me explain it. Um, uh, we saw I'm in crypto money since 2017, so it's been a long ride since that time. And right now, what we can see, let's speak just about MultiversX. What we can see is how the token were launched, all the last launch on MultiversX. And we saw different kind of launchpad. We have X Launchpad, we have BHero, we have Entity. We had seen also Krogan and Wandex. I mean, we decided to not launch the token to the public launch at the same way. We decided to make it different. People on DEX are attending for Launchpad, like X-Space, go to the moon. But it's not how it works. It's not safe for the project, even if it happens like that. But what we are trying here to do is we will launch the project firstly on Central Exchange before the DEX. We will do a Launchpad also. It's already signed. It's on tier 2. I cannot say any more information right now, but
It's just
I can say,
between us, you can say it.
yeah, just between us. Exactly. But what I can say is we will do this launchpad on the Central Exchange. Then we will do the listing on the Central Exchange. And in the meantime, we are focusing on 2 or 3 solutions to make this launchpad on other platform, but not on DEX. This is the aim, because I think that a lot of strategy had been tried by a lot of projects, and we cannot see one project that make it perfectly. I'm not saying we are going to make it perfectly, but we have the chance to go after them and to see what happened and to try to make it better. But I'm not sure my solution will be better, but I'm trying another one. I've learned and read and thinking a lot on tokenomics and how all this system go about token, about DeFi, about all this kind of stuff. And yeah, we will try another way to go on the market, to go to the listing. And also with what we applied with the vesting and the cliff of the token and everything. And maybe one thing that is very important, all the tokens sold during the seed or the private round until now, and also for the last round that will happen on the 25th of September. But during what happened until now, more than 70% of the tokens sold were used to pre-mint NFT. So this token won't be in the market. So we won't have seller pressure on the token. Also, we have the vesting that diminish also the selling pressure. And also, we are not launching via the DEX and the price discovery system with this new way of launchpad and listing on a central exchange. So we have put all the effort to create something new, a new way to go to the market, and we'll see what happens. But we have been working hard on that, and I hope it will be successful.
Well, you made me very curious about this. I mean, I understand your approach because you saw what happened. You don't like that result. You want to try something else. I think that is what freaks Fedia out, mostly because that is where the predictability just goes out of the window. So yeah, that's great. Before I ask the last question, let's share who's the fourth winner. So it's again on the screen. If it's you, DM Globis team and collect your reward. Now the last question is going to be very easy. What announcements you have? short-term, long-term, mid-term, which you want to share and which maybe you didn't mention now and the community should look out for?
I say it, Fedia, or I don't say it?
Well, I can say one.
Okay.
Okay,
One of it.
let's make it
So
two. That's
the
best.
first one, yeah. So the first one we already talked about it a little bit is the launch of the platform, which is very important for us. And I think what we can do now is to ask as many people as possible to help us test it. To don't hesitate to subscribe to be a tester and to help us gathering as much feedback as possible to make it the best. So
Yeah, try
this
the
is one of the
Web3
yeah.
Airbnb platform.
Exactly.
Yeah, the time is ticking, you know. It's like we are speaking in hours, not anymore in days or anything. We are speaking in hours. I don't know when this video will be published, but it will be tomorrow, the announce of the platform. So
Okay. So they will see it very shortly after the announcement. So
yeah.
so yeah, if you see this video, then the platform is on and you go and test it and check it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So we can even say the name.
Yes, you can actually.
Okay. We say it, Fedia, maybe.
If you want,
Okay.
go ahead.
You will be able, or maybe it will be written on the screen if you want, globies.co. So .co, C-O only.
CO.
And
Okay.
yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. We have been working hours and hours on it. We still need your feedback on it, but yeah, it's pretty clean. It's pretty nice. And yeah, this is the first part of the MVP, and very shortly we will unveil new feature and new things to the platform for people to be able to try it really. Like, we are Web3 project, so you will be able to pay with Stripe, of course, but we are a Web3 project, but also Web2, so we will be able to pay with Stripe, but also with Xmoney that we have integrated to the platform. So yeah, we try to push something very clear and very functional, and we will see what happens. But for me, if I can give a little leak on the coming months, yeah, as I said, we will have the launchpad and the listing in the end of the year, and just after that, we will launch the DApp, the version 3 of our DApp, which will give you access to the claim of NFT for the people who pre-mint NFT, which give you access to the mint of NFT, all the stacking center, with all the gamification that we have done for this stacking part. It's very interesting, you will see. And also, like, you know, we have the bimensual. Every 2 weeks, we have a raffle with our mysterious letter collection. We will have the last event on the 24th of December for Christmas. And from that date, we will have a very big announcement for maybe what's inside these letters. And you will need to make a choice. I mean, do I want to keep my letter? Do I want to burn it to get NFT, or do I want to sell it on the market? Yeah, you will need to make a choice. But definitely there is something inside, and this will be for 24.
Okay, well, that's very interesting, and I think I got more announcements and more leads than I was thinking about. So thank you to both. I think this is great.
Thank you.
I don't have any more questions, so I want to thank you for being here. I think it was great. You share lots of good information, valuable information. All the links to you guys, the audience, will be in the description, so go click and follow everybody, follow Globies, and yeah, let's see how the platform looks like.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I have a question for you.
Shoot it.
Will we see you at X Day?
There is a fair chance, but I have some personal stuff which might come in the way. But if I'm there, then I will let you know beforehand, and we meet 100%.
Definitely. I hope to meet you there next time in Romania. I really like this country. So yeah, the team will be there. The Globis team will be there. And yeah, I can't wait to meet everyone. And so thank you for this moment and for this this video, and thank you all for hearing us. And yeah, don't hesitate if you need any more information. We have the Twitter, we have the Discord, we have the Telegram, and yeah, all the admin, all the team, also me, will be just waiting for you and to answer to your question. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for that.
Thank you. Yeah, he thanks already everyone. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay. And I see you guys in 2 days again with another video.